going to take you into the backstory or behind the scenes of this song, of how you can play it. It looks complicated, but it's not, because I'm going to lead you through every single step of the way, okay? We have the first chord, which is the D7, and we have the G. So this is a song that I've taken the root note starting chord as it's on the scale of D. And in the D chord family, we have the D, we have the A, we have the G, we have the B minor. These are the 4 chords in the D family that we really need, that is going to be most useful for us, and it's kind of the ones we use in the first part of this song. So we start with that D7, and we go to that G, and remember, it's G optimized. Always play G optimized unless you want to play the whole G. Never play this kind of G. I have so much content on why we use G optimized, because it is so much better. After that D7 and the G, we have the A. Okay, pretty straightforward. I basically stuck to these chords the whole time, and the only other chord I introduced later for the chorus was the B minor, which is this bar chord here. But of course, go ahead, play it as an open chord, which is going to sound like this. Sounds pretty good, right? The rhythm is the part of this song that you do have to work on, but it's nothing impossible. It's going to become so much more easier for you when you listen to the song. Just listen to it again and again and again and groove with it. I keep telling my students, one of the simplest ways to take the rhythm of a song is to just groove with it. Groove with it is like, let your body move with it. So you either snap, or you bob your head, or you tap your foot, and it's like, it's listening to the song, you do that, you just tap your knee, or you bob your head, you go, and when the guitarist is playing that rhythm, it's like, so I want you to try doing this, like on a surface, on your lap. Maybe you're traveling, maybe you're in the flight, maybe you're in the car, wherever you are, maybe you're in school. Just tap a surface as you're listening to it. Wait, don't use your phones in school. Okay, I'm just joking with you. Okay, so not that hard. I want you to groove with it. I want you to just copy, okay? And now, if you convert that groove onto the guitar, what's it going to sound like? You need to hold your index and your thumb loosely together like this, as if you're picking up a piece of paper and you're throwing it away. And your 3 fingers are just going to be very loose like this, and all the movement is happening with the wrist. Always wrist action. We do not do this for this kind of movement, and this kind of playing is actually very rare. This takes a lot more energy because it's going to exhaust this bigger joint, which is the hinge joint of the elbow and the arm. Here, it takes way more energy, and I don't want you to be spending any extra energy at all, okay? Only what's necessary, like whatever is necessary, because you need to play for long, you need to conserve your energy. So we use the smaller joint, which is the wrist, okay? The wrist action is very important, so it looks like this. So it's like... I'm playing the same beat that I played that time. I'm playing it here with my left hand, okay? You thought left hand is just for chords, but it's also to pulse. I'm doing that, okay? So it's like down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. Easy? And you just need to change the chord when the melody changes. So here's one very important advice for you. Do not make the singing follow what you're playing. So don't try to make your singing match the rhythm. You make the rhythm match the singing, because the singing is always the most important part of the song. Especially when it comes to our church circles and corporate worship, the voice is always the most central instrument, the most central part of the song. That whole thing on 2 different chords. That's you play it on the D7 and then you play it on the G optimized, and then that's pretty much the same thing for the entire verse. beginning, and then you do I raise a banner, which is I raise a banner, oh, stay there, A. I raise a banner, oh. So before I came to the G, I just hit it once and then I came, oh, on the beat. Okay, that is how you play. So on beat. You can't be sloppy about your playing. Treat your guitar as if it's a drum. Rhythm like you're a drummer, okay? And that's the best advice I have for you. Of course, do not overplay. There's a balanced way to do this, which is why you need to train with the metronome and these kinds of things. But if you do practice with the metronome right from the beginning, then this is not going to be that hard for you. So, I raise a banner, oh, my God has conquered the grave, my Redeemer lives. This is the same rhythm, but I'm playing it on D and G. My Redeemer lives. My Redeemer lives. So that is how you play My Redeemer Lives. I've given you some tips, I've given you some hints, but have you played? And it's not as hard as you thought it was going to be. I think the biggest out of everything I've told you, the biggest advice that I would give you is listen. Your ears are your hugest superpower when it comes to playing the guitar or any instrument for that matter, singing, everything. Listen, it's very nuanced, and you can program your inner rhythm just by listening to the song enough times and grooving with it. So listen, always listen first.